We find ourselves in the city of Oakland, on the bad side of town. We zoom in on kind of dingy club. In the inside, music is going loud through the speakers. Bass is deep, and everyone seems to have a good time there. The sign Club Erotica, or whatever you want to call your place, is lit up and is like kind of humming with like an electrified sound. You can rename this later if you want. And we go inside this club to meet two vampires. One of these vampires is named Marx. The other is named Caesar. He slowly walks over to his protege, who only has been there a short time. Maybe a year, maybe two. You've just woken up, and he sits down next to you, and he says, "Today's a big day for you, you know? I can smell it. I can almost taste it. It's today's gonna be the day, my boy."
What are you on about? Big day? It's just another day in paradise, right?
Don't you feel it? It's destiny. It's thick in the air tonight. I just know it.
He takes a big sniff. Yep, it definitely smells like destiny. She really doesn't know how to clean herself, does she?
He laughs at that and says, I was thinking of another type of destiny, but you're right. She can take a shower every now and then.
I'm sorry, but I don't really know what you're on about. What's destiny? Nothing special's happening today, right? Is it your birthday?
Oh, I trust me, I do not know what's about to happen, but I can just like feel it. It's everywhere. Today is the day you are going to become great. This is the first day of the rest of your life. Trust me. I have a feeling that you're going to meet some very nice friends today, and that you're gonna do some pretty good things for this community. Just watch and see.
Okay, boss. I mean, I'll still call you boss. Sure.
Yeah, just you can call me, anything you'd like. Caesar, Mr. Funny Pants, and anything you'd like, really.
All right, man. Yes. And let me get up and I'll come out now and we'll get the club open. FYI, the club is called Passion and Pomegranate Lounge because I put it in a name generator and I loved it.
Passion and Pomegranate. It does
Passion
sound
and
classic.
Pomegranate Lounge instead of Club Erotica. So we will zip to another part of town where we will meet Luna, a young female kindred. Where does she wake up this evening?
Oh, in her little camper van that she's probably parked in some kind of grass area that allows that kind of thing. Everything's kind of neat and tidy in there. She likes to keep where she lives nice. She's got a lot of plants that she keeps alive. They're plants that don't need sunlight specifically. And yeah, it's quite just nice in there.
Okay. Do you have a cell phone?
Yeah, she'll have one. It'll be probably more like a burner phone, really, because she won't be able to have a proper contract with the fact that she should have died a while ago. So it will just be one she got from someone.
Yeah, okay. You feel your cell phone buzzing, and as you open it up, you notice it's Guy, one of your friends among the protesters, among the rebellious youth of Oakland. And they have written, "Oh my God, I've got him! I've got Saunders. He's going to a strip club."
Luna does that thing. She reads it once, reads it twice, and then when you just lying on the back of your bed, kicking your feet up like they do in movies of excitement. And she'll write out in proper grammar with commas and everything. She's not she doesn't use the text lingo because it just hurts her a little bit. And she says, "Oh, amazing. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Send me the address as soon as possible and we'll head out there tonight."
They will reply with the address, and afterwards it says, "Yeah, fuck his family values," within brackets. Let's expose this fucker.
And I just text back, "Fuck yeah, take him down," and then get ready for the night, I guess.
So how do you get to the club? Do you get in your van and just drive up, or?
I'll move my van to a new location for the next day to sleep on, just so people don't get suspicious of a weird-looking van staying in one place too long. But it won't be near the club. I'll take like a 20-minute walk to get there, just so that my vehicle isn't associated with the situation.
Okay. As you arrive there, Kai is nowhere to be found at this point.
I'll pull out my phone
But what you do see is like a big-ass limo parked like right in the parking lot next to the club.
I'll eye it, but I'll lean up against the wall just like nonchalantly, just to show that I am just waiting for a friend kind of thing, and just shoot Kai a quick text saying, I'm here, where are you?
And yeah, nothing happens this moment, as we will shoot to somewhere else. Okay, somewhere in another part of town, Tripp, you find yourself standing atop a skyscraper, and you feel the inescapable urge to jump, so you do. And as you are nearing the ground and try to feel for your parachute, you notice there isn't one. But that's not everything. You also notice there's no building you jumped off of. And underneath you is like, it's not a street, but you're falling towards like a sea. And as you get closer, you see land around it. And like, you could swear that this like is San Francisco Bay. As you get closer, you see birds swarming all around you, like black, huge, like disfigured birds, ravens, but weirder. And they swarm around you. They pick at your skin, but like also dig their claws in you and kind of try to make you fly. As you get closer to the ground, suddenly, like just a split second before you're about to hit, you wake up. You had one of those dreams again. They really only started ever since you've gotten to the Bay Area. You know, vampires aren't supposed to dream. They are like dead during the day. Recently, you've gotten these more and more often. You are very hungry, by the way. I will say you started Hunger 4. And the other two can roll around if you want. Preferably in the open, Joe.
So I'm at Hunger 4 right now, you said?
Yes. You do not need to roll a rouse check.
Okay, good.
Success.
Failed, so I'm assuming I'm at Hunger 2 now.
Yeah, normally it did it automatically.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Luna, you're still at Hunger 1. You are hungry, Tripp, and you've known what's been told to you, that food will come to you when you are the most hungriest, when you need it.
So where am I? Where did I wake up? Am I in one of my vehicles, or am I in one of my garages?
You are in one of your vehicles. I will let you choose where you are.
Tripp is probably in the lowest part of a parking structure. He probably finagled his way to park in like the backest, darkest corner where no sunlight could get in, and legitimately parked his van, because he's in one of his vans, which just looks like a 70s brown on dark brown on wood paneled beater. Like, it doesn't look special. It doesn't look out of place though. That's the thing. Even though we're inside, he put up one of those sun blockers you put in your windshield when you don't want the interior of your car to heat up during the day. He put that up, and he has some pretty tinted windows as is. It's one of the best features on this particular vehicle is the tinted window, so you can't really see inside. And so he just kind of sits bolt upright from the back. He's like, God damn it. Oh, you only didn't tell me anything about that. And he has like a to-go bag, basically, of like a set of clothing or two in like each of his vehicles. So he changes basically lighter jeans into darker jeans, white t-shirt into a exact same white t-shirt, holds on a leather jacket, racer jacket without the collar. It's deep maroon, kind of tousles his hair a little bit, and says, "All right, time to eat. Let's see where this leads me." And he's just going to get into the driver's seat, and he's going to drive, and he's going to see where the night takes him.
Okay. You drive for a little while, seeing if you find any of those telltale signs of that you're looking for. Then there's a red stoplight for a second, and you see a car pulling up next to you. In the driver's seat, there's a woman, very attractive woman. And on her shoulder, you see a large tattoo of what you think might be a crow or a raven. And suddenly, you kind of have a flashback to your dream, the dream you just had. About a big black bird circling around you, trying to pull you up from crashing into the ground. Light turns green, and she starts driving.
I think Tripp is going to fall in behind her a couple of car lengths and see where she goes.
She drives a couple of blocks, drives up to like a building with like red neon signs in the front saying the Passion and Pomegranate Club. Is that right?
Passion and Pomegranate, yep.
Yeah, okay. She pulls up there, heads to her trunk, pops it open, takes out like some like ridiculous heels, and heads to the like employee entrance in the back.
Can I catch her before she gets to the entrance? And I would like to activate Awe.
You can certainly try. Just let me see. What can you run? Let's try Dex plus Athletics to like kind of get close enough to her before to like kind of catch up with her before she gets inside. 4 successes. You're lucky this isn't a messy critic. Was almost there. Yeah, you absolutely no problem catching up with her. In fact, like as she walks to her trunk, like you've already anticipated her movements and you're basically waiting right next to the entrance. And with Awe activated, which is a free power, like her eyes are drawn at you, and she says, "Oh, hey honey, what are you doing here? The entrance for customers is on the other side. I mean, don't worry about you. I'll give you a private dance for free if you want. Well, not free, but you know, you can have some fun."
Oh, that's kind of good. I honestly was just looking for a place to smoke. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you at all. You partake? You want a lighter? I mean, I'd love to steal a couple minutes of your time if that's okay.
Oh, why the hell not? They won't miss me inside.
So
what's your name?
Oh, name's Tripp, man. How about you?
Oh, Destiny.
And what I'll do is I'll take some cigarettes out of the jacket pocket and I'll kind of flick one up so that she can take it. And then I'll take the lighter and I'll light it for her. I will take a cigarette, but I'll just pop it behind my ear as if like I'm just waiting to do it later, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So Destiny, what's a lady like you doing in a place like this?
Oh, well, that's funny. You know, just working, making an honest living.
And that's all we can do in these trying times, am I right?
Oh, definitely. So, what do you do, Mr. Tripp?
Oh, I drive, mostly. Get things from point A to point B. Sometimes when discretion is required.
Like an Uber driver?
I don't really deliver people so much as parcels, items.
Oh, like a courier, like UPS?
Kind of, but more self-employed. I'm not associated with any of the big box companies.
Oh, that sounds like a good career.
And forgive me for assuming, but I'm guessing, judging by those very impressive heels, that you are a performer.
I'm a dancer, yes.
I used to perform myself, but
Oh, really?
I was so sorry. I was a stuntman for a few years back.
Oh, well, I didn't think that was what you had in mind when you said performer.
I did not mean to mislead you, ma'am, Miss Destiny. Or is it Mrs. Destiny?
For you, it's Miss.
Like the sound of that.
Roll,
And,
by the way, charisma plus whatever, persuasion or something, because this is going on for a long time.
Okay, charisma persuasion. Okay.
Yeah, she seems into you.
Now, Miss Destiny, as you were so kind to let me know, how much of your time do you think I could borrow before you have to go into work?
Not a lot, unfortunately. But if you want to see me work, I'm sure I can give you a good price. Off the books, of course.
Well, I would never think to take a discount from any such as you, but I could maybe go for a little favor before you have to work, if that's okay. I'm sure to help you move a little better on stage in that state of mind.
What is it that you had in mind, Dark Tall Stranger?
Nothing that would be considered untoward far as a lady. Honestly, being on the road's a little lonely sometimes. If I could steal a kiss,
Ew.
maybe a little more if you're feeling adventurous.
That's another charisma plus persuasion, I think.
That's fair.
Like, this is literally her job. She needs to make money.
Well, can I argue that this is subterfuge because I'm lying to her?
Yeah, charisma
Okay.
subterfuge.
Great.
Yeah, I'd say. Okay, a quick kiss, but then you need to promise to come buy a private dance inside after.
Oh, wouldn't think anything less. Can I use Blush of Life so that I feel
Definitely.
warm?
Yep.
Does that require a rouse check?
That would require a rouse check, yes. You're very lucky.
Yes, I'm very lucky. So the vitae that I have in my system kind of pushes itself more towards my hands and my neck and my face so that it, I appear warm. Maybe I give off a little bit of a musk, the like manly smell, and I plant one on her. And then if she allows, I will kind of kiss like her jawline down to her neck, and I would like to bite her.
Yes. Before you do this, roll me a quick, let's see, intelligence plus awareness, please.
My awareness is good. My intelligence is not.
So right before you go in, out of the corner of your eye, you catch something flickering at you. It's a little red light of a camera that's pointed right at you.
Okay. So I'm instead of biting,
Meanwhile,
I go to kiss on her neck some more, and I try to figure out a way to do this.
Meanwhile, on the inside of the club, Caesar, the main guy that you're in this club with, kind of nudges you over and kind of points out the stranger kissing on one of your strippers' necks, basically, outside.
Is that Destin? She's 20 minutes late. What is she doing?
I don't know. She's been enjoying herself, apparently.
Oh, do you want me to go sort this out, or you gonna sort this out? You gotta go tend the bar if I go sort out.
What you will do. I've got a feeling about these things. I think this should be yours.
Fine, I'll do the typical bartender thing, put the cloth over my shoulder, and walk out. I'll open the door and be like, Destiny, come on, it's so late. You'd save that for the private rooms. You're giving it away for free.
I come up for air as if, like we were really hot and heavy, and like I was just so distracted. I'm like, I'm sorry. Looks like my destiny's taking me away from you, unfortunately.
Destiny, come on.
Don't be a stranger, dear. You know where to find me. And she gives you like a wink as she follows Marcus inside.
And
sorry, dear.
You...
I got a little bit hung up out here.
No problem. Just get inside. You've got your regulars waiting for you. Excuse me, gentleman over there.
Yes, sir.
Can you not harass my employees? But if you want to do that, just come inside and pay for it instead. Because we got a business to run. It's nothing personal to you.
You're trying to put a limit on passion. That was unplanned, sir. But I catch your meeting, and I apologize. I will make myself a patron actually right now, and I will head inside via the front door. Blush of Life's still active, and all still active.
And I'll just say, fine, just you can have one drink on the house, but pay for the dance next time, okay? And then close it up.
What does your character look like, Joseph? Because I'm using Blush of Life, but you're not right now, right?
I am relatively pale anyway. Quite pale. I can't. The photo is actually very pale anyway, but a little worse for wear, I guess. But
okay. Steb, can I use Sense the Beast?
Definitely.
On Marcus.
It's free, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Roll me Resolve plus Animalism, please. And Joe, you can roll Composure plus Subterfuge.
Composure is my worst one.
What did you roll, Joe? And can you put it?
Yeah, your stuff's on private.
Public roll instead of private.
Oh, I'm on self roll. I rolled 3 successes. Sorry, I'll
Oh no.
I'll snip tool it. Yeah. I can re-roll it again, but it was definitely I'm not cheating.
Yeah, just roll it again, just so it's public.
Yeah, no problem. Composure.
Yeah. You don't know what to think of this Conrad. It doesn't clearly give you a pin on whether or not this guy is a beast or not.
Okay, I know sometimes the power works and sometimes it doesn't, so I don't really think much of it. But I will go inside and wait for my destiny to reveal herself.
Now, Luna, you are waiting at the front of the club, right? Leaning against the wall, waiting for your friend to arrive?
Yeah.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see this older guy clad in a leather jacket go in, and something about him draws your eye.
I'll do the thing where I'm probably playing like Snake on my phone. If it's like a burner phone, that's probably all I have on it while I'm just waiting. But I'll do the eyes to the side, look up and down, and then unless he does anything like untoward, I'll probably just go back to my phone because I'm there for like a mission. This guy is unimportant for me.
Okay.
I don't think I have any reason to think anything out of the ordinary about. I have basically my prey, my goal, and I'm trying to make that happen.
Mm-hmm. At that point, like a big ass car arrives with like diplomatic plates on the side, and through one of the windows that are like semi-tinted, you think you spot your target, Luna. Like, this is definitely the car of the politician that you're here to see. It drives into the parking lot next to the building, and like a figure, which is like surrounded by bodyguards, goes through like a private side entrance.
Okay. At that point, I will shoot another text to Kai, being like, for fuck's sake, answer your damn phone. I'm gonna go in, get a booth, and make it look like I'm supposed to be here. Let me know when you're here, and come and join me quickly. And then I'll shove my phone away and I'll go inside.
Inside, you think you might catch a glimpse of him, but he's near the back, like sitting around like a private table, and he is not alone. He is sitting next to a very portly man. I will quickly pull these out. So this is the guy you're looking for, and this is the guy you're sitting next to. So let me just... This is the guy you're looking for. This is the guy you're sitting next to.
Just want to see if I can roll anything, see if I can work out whether I know who that guy is. I have national politics, and I also have a specialty in political research. So if it is a political figure, I should.
Yeah, you can roll.
You also have eidetic memory as well, so if you've seen him, you will remember him.
Oh, yeah.
You can roll intelligence plus politics, you can add your specialty, you can add another 2 die on top of that because of eidetic memory.
8 successes?
Yeah, that's a critical win right there. You know exactly who these other guys. This is the current mayor of San Francisco sitting next to him.
It's such a huge dice pool for you.
It's huge.
And he's just sitting there. At the moment, nothing untoward is going on. You're in a strip club, but it's like not like, he's getting lap dances or something.
Is the bar near that kind of area that I could sit at and try and get an ear into what's going on?
The private booth's not really near the bar. You might be able to get a spot at the bar so you can get like a decent look at the private booth in case anything happens, but listening into the conversation's a little bit more tough, probably.
Okay, I'll definitely go to the bar and I'll order a drink of some sort so that no member of staff comes over to me and is like, you can't just sit in here.
I act as the bartender, so you're coming up to me.
Yeah, I'll be like, can I have whiskey, please?
Just any whiskey or anything specific? Sipping whiskey?
Cheap and cheerful. Keep it cheap and cheerful.
Okay, give you a drink. That'll be $20. I'm joking.
I'll just pop a $10 bill towards you and just go, you can keep the dollar. I don't know, put it in someone's pants, I don't mind.
Just to let you know, our male dancers are around that corner. If that's
I'm not picky. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to like pull a napkin from the bar, and with a pen from my pocket, I'm going to start like sketching the guys over the way, but like making a little cartoon doodle, like a political doodle of like these big elite politicians in a strip club kind of thing, like trying to work out taglines that could go with that kind of thing. But yeah, do they start calling girls over, guys over? What do they start doing?
Not at the moment. You are sitting there and you are waiting.
They're waiting. They're not even chatting with each other?
No, they are chatting with each other.
Oh.
Which is a little bit weird because they're of like different parties. They aren't exactly like, they shouldn't necessarily be chummy with each other, but they seem to get along okay. But now we will quickly move over to Tripp as he is sort of looking around, looking for the girl that he was just mooching on, but apparently unable to find her.
You said that, well, actually, Marcus said that she should bathe more, right? Can I use heightened senses? Scent?
I think all of them smell like it.
Okay. So then what I'll say is I use heightened senses to try to catch a whiff and then just instantly regret it. We'll say I'm sipping on a Corona. Since I have blood for life, I can actually imbibe non-blood as long as I get rid of it later.
Yeah, it eventually will come out, but for like a scene, you can keep it in.
Yeah. So for a scene, I keep it in. And these are really light sips, but I take one and I activate heightened senses, and then instantly I'm like, and like it seems like it went down the wrong tube a little bit. Yeah. I'm probably sitting at the bar opposite end of Luna, and then I just kind of set it down and kind of hit my chest a little bit. I'm assuming Luna isn't drinking. She's just
I'm doing that thing where people just like hold the glass up to their lips. You can see the liquid go closely, but unless you're specifically watching her to see if she's drinking, it clearly looks like she's drinking. But her main focus is between the guys behind her and whatever she's doodling, whatever taglines she's coming up with on the fly kind of thing.
Okay, right next to you, Conrad. Like a black man in a white suit is sitting next to you. He looks at you and says, it's a bit weird. Like he gets a little bit close and he smells you.
Can I help you, sir?
You smell of gasoline and regrets and bad dreams.
Okay, that's a little rude. Can I, do you need something? Is there a reason why you are in my social circle right now? Because you are not one of the ladies.
Well, sir, I think you're here for a very, very important reason. I think you're here to fulfill your destiny, even though you might not know it yet.
Fulfilling destiny, that's funny. They must have seen us outside. Yes, I hit it off with Miss Destiny outside for your bartender. Wanted me to pay for it, so...
That's funny. You're the second kindred step to make that joke tonight.
And Tripp gets real serious real fast. Listen, if this is someone's territory, I didn't know. All right, I'm hurting a little bit right now, and caught the girl off. I wasn't gonna kill her. I promise. I just needed something to take the edge off. Okay.
Calm down. It's okay. This is my club. I have the rights here. No biggie. I believe you're here for a very special reason. And I actually believe there's another one of us here. Can you figure it out?
I still have heightened senses up. Adds to aspects. I don't know. Heightened senses can't really detect undead, right? I'm gonna look for somebody who has a beverage or food, but they're not eating it. Like, and not like they've stopped, but I mean, as in they have essentially like a full plate of food in front of them or a full drink in front of them, and they haven't touched it. Like, basically, they're putting on, the visage of thinking that they're actually consuming, and they're not.
Okay. Can you pull up heightened senses? It's here.
It lets me see in the pitch darkness, so if there's trouble with seeing in the dark, like I have that covered.
You can roll me wits awareness, and you can add like your dots and aspects to that as well.
Okay, you said wits awareness, add aspects, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is
wits awareness, and then just look at your dots and aspects and add that as bonus.
Yep, I only have one in aspect, so that's only +1.
Yeah. That's 3. Roll me manipulation subterfuge, please, to see how well you can hide like that you're not drinking.
But 1 success.
You definitely notice that like that drink has been there for a little while now, and the liquid inside is still exactly the same. Also, you don't think you hear a heartbeat.
So
not only from Luna.
I clock.
Also,
not
from focus.
I clock the drink, and so then I shift my focus from sight to hearing, and I kind of cock an ear at her, and then I go back to looking at the stage where somebody's performing, but over to this gentleman. I'll say, well, looks like the bar is a very popular place for a lick to stand, because I think our lady over there is one of us as well.
Very, very good. I'm impressed, actually. Not many people have the power of sight like that. Of course I do, but not many people do. Okay, so this is the thing. At any moment now, I am sure something will happen. You'll feel destiny.
That's great. Did I mention that I'm very hungry? And it's the whole reason why I'm here in the first place.
While that's happening, suddenly the light goes out. The music goes completely silent, and everything goes completely still. And the guy says, "Ooh, that must be it. Let's go see what this is. Marcus?
Yes.
Let's go try to figure out what this is, right? Your destiny awaits."
And Marcus, because Marcus knows what he's on about now, if something's going down, he'll just hit the bar and be like, "Come on then," because he's also slightly hungry. He's too hungry, so he's just getting a little bit agitated. Not as agitated as Tripp though.
Yeah, Tripp is. He's a pretty composed person. His resolve is pretty darn high. So I think anybody who knows him might see the tells. But otherwise, he's kind of cool hands Luke. He's putting forth kind of a calming presence, basically. But he is keeping an eye out for destiny and does have heightened awareness, heightened senses still up. So I don't think the darkness or the sudden silence affects him. I will clock Luna to see what she does, knowing that she's the other kindred in the room. As I follow Marcus and this other guy whose name I forget, I'm sorry.
Caesar.
Caesar. Gotcha.
Caesar.
Like the Roman Emperor.
Julius.
Gotcha.
You can see Marcus rolling his sleeves up because he knows something's about to go down. He knows something's gonna happen. He's walking over why today?
Luna is going to quickly turn attention to the gentleman behind her, completely turn around in a more obvious fashion. But as she turns, she's gonna knock over her drink so that the contents spills. So if the lights do come on, she can just be like, "Drink's all gone. Oh no, what a shame." So that's problem sorted. But her attention will mainly be on two guys, if I can see through any of the darkness, or at least hear anything from them.
Yeah. So from somewhere in the back of your mind, you're not really sure why, but you hear a little voice, "Come with us to the back." This is clearly something a supernatural message of some sort, because no sound has been made.
Yeah. That will make her kind of startle a little bit. So Tripp will probably see her do a look around into the air kind of thing. And she'll take a moment to think, and she'll think, okay, that might be slightly more important, and we'll go to the back, but we'll see if she can at least pass the private bit on the way there, maybe take a bit of a longer way back round to get to the back.
You see the people in the booths are shocked themselves, and they are starting to pack up and try to get out of Dodge as quickly as possible. They're surrounded by their bodyguards. They're also not alone there. Approaching them would be difficult, at least to do it
she'll kind of curse to herself, because she would have liked to be able to do the old knock into them kind of thing, but that's not going to happen. And then she'll go to the back. She's not going to be able to deal with a big mass of bodyguards discreetly, so she'll go up to the back.
So in the hallway, you will see the bartender that has just served you, as well as a big guy in a leather jacket, and behind you follows the guy in the suit who closes the door behind you. I'm gonna say the bartender leads the way.
Yep.
You go to the place where all the electricity comes together, see what the fuck's going on there, and inside you find probably the most ugly man you've ever met. A fairly ugly bugger, covered in blood. He is clawing at his wounds, and you know, like, this is a Nosferatu. I'm not sure if you would know him specifically, but he basically is lying, not unconscious, but very heavily wounded, like inside this small room.
Oh. Is he the reason for, I'm assuming there's like the electric stuff is being swiped or something? That's why
Yeah, he basically turned it off. At least that's what you get her. Like, he's still breathing. He's, help me.
Caesar, you know this one? What?
My God, boy, have I taught you nothing? I've introduced you to many people.
Yeah.
Well, say hello to Slink. This is Marcus. This is a guy that smells like gasoline and nightmares. And this is someone that likes flowers, I think, going by your general aura.
So,
Don't know why I'm back here. I came to see about the electrics. You've got it all sorted. I guess I can just kind of... She's like edging away from this.
I lean into Luna and I say, "You're among your kind here, miss, so you don't have to react as if they would." And I kind of gesture my head outside. But what I will do is, if we came through a door, I would like to shut it behind us.
Yeah.
And I don't do it in like a threatening way as if to keep Luna here, like I'm not trying to force her. It's just, as I'm shutting it, I say, if this ain't a breach of the Masquerade, I don't know what is. And I kind of shut the door behind us.
Slink, you're bleeding all over my floor. Can you... Why? And you've turned off my electric. What?
I don't know if like you've noticed, but like I'm covered in blood. I'm in danger. I'm hurt. I'm sorry. I needed to do something to get you guys' attention.
Tripp drops heightened senses because I feel like even though he's
the smell of blood is
right. That's most likely really getting to him. And as a matter of fact, he's probably going to pull out a handkerchief, which probably smells like gasoline, and kind of clamp it over his nose.
Mm-hmm.
And just looks to Caesar and just says, "What is going on here?"
Well, I do not know. I did not plan this, but I think Slink might explain.
Well, he better.
Also,
I don't hire somebody to clean this.
I think you might want to hear this. I think, well, this may sound very strange, but I think this might be your destiny as well.
Caesar, do you always have to be so cryptic with everything you talk about? You've done it ever since I've known you, man.
I mean, it's not my fault I see things, my young protege. I'm just me. And I just try to make everything work out according to how it's supposed to. But now, Slink, speak up. Well, yeah, this has gone longer than I thought. I've been attacked by hunters. They found me. They found my people, and I strongly believe that this is gonna be a problem for all of us soon enough.
Hunters here? Caesar, I thought we dealt with them. Why are they back?
The Inquisition never stops, boy. Have I not taught you that? There are always those who will find out about the supernatural. I mean, we try to avoid it, of course, but it's always a possibility. And when they do, they always come for us. I think this is the perfect opportunity for you guys to, I don't know. I think you guys are supposed to do something about it, aren't you? I think so. Yes, you are.
Due respect, this ain't my mess. I literally came in here for a snack, which, by the way, I still haven't gotten.
Due respect, Mr. Gasoline?
Tripp Haylan.
Mr. Tripp. I believe I'm allowed to push this, to push fate a little bit in this. Yeah, I think so. How would you like to feed here anytime you want?
Marcus is like, what?
I mean, yeah, I guess, man. It could be nice, I suppose. What do you want for that permission?
I want you to go to... Well, I do not want anything. Destiny wants this. I think...
That stripper?
You are... No, Destiny. The concept of Destiny.
All right.
I think you three are supposed to go deal with these hunters.
Oh, bigger fish to fry. I don't get involved in hunters. I stick to the shadows and I deal with actual other problems. I have a huge list of stuff I have to do. I haven't got the time. I don't need your offer of a feeding ground. Thank you very much. I do hope that man survives, but I don't know what I'm going to do to help. I have other things to do. I'm sorry.
He kind of steps up to you and he gets a little bit closer and then stares straight into your eyes, eyes wide open, just staring into your eyes. And he says,
"You don't know social etiquette, do you? That's not comfortable at all."
How about the recording from tonight's private booth? We have cameras and microphones everywhere.
Do you need that? Fine. What's another job to add to my list? I need those recordings. I desperately need those recordings. Give those to me, please.
There you go. Okay, now, so feeding grounds, you listen to me because you're a good little soldier, don't you, Marcus? And
Marcus is just dead-eyed at him,
and the recordings for tonight. Well, this is going to work out just fine. Okay, Slink, where did you see these hunters? They're over at the motel under the overpass. See, this is easier than I thought. You know their location? Now, can you go deal with them? Isn't this nice?
Yeah, can I get the feeding grounds up front before I go deal with hunters?
I'm assuming we have some bags of blood just as a stockpile somewhere in the back, just in case we, from things that we've killed. I'm sure I can give Conrad's character a little bag of blood just to soothe him over.
You will get the feeding grounds as soon as you get it. But indeed, we do have a little bit of a supply, as Marcus so righteously offered.
I'll look to Marcus and I'll say, Marcus, right? That would be a kindness.
Very well.
Wait here.
Marcus,
and Marcus will just leave.
I think 2 liters will suffice. Oh wait, this is America. Liters to gallons. What would that be? 70 gallons? That sounds about right.
What?
Right?
No, a gallon. No, just I'll deal with this. Don't.
Yeah, a couple of liters goes into 1 gallon, give or take.
I know this. Yeah, I know this guy's just weird.
Marcus comes back and just throws you a bag.
I think Tripp doesn't open it. I think he bites into it directly. Because he's at hunger 4. He's very hungry. How much of my thirst does this slake?
I'm gonna say 2 because he brought you a couple of bags. I would say, right, Marcus?
I would have given him 1 2-liter bag for now, and then he can have more later.
I think blood bags only come in one size, and I think that's 5.
Well, okay, fine. 2 liters worth then.
Okay, so that takes away 2 then?
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of rip the first one open with my mouth, and I go to town on that one. And I kind of put my head back and just... and then I'll actually kind of pop the top on the second one and drink that one like a Capri Sun while we're talking.
It's pretty terrible, but it's blood. It sates you. It's just not super tasty.
It's not destiny.
Not destiny.
Yeah.
Destiny is a fruit you will have to eat another day. So I propose you guys get on your way and deal with this, and I will take care of our buddy Slink here.
Yeah, tell him to clean up after his mess.
Don't worry, we have personnel for those kinds of things. Now, go do your best. Ta-ta!
Well, first off, Slink, how many of these fuckers are there, and what are they gonna throw at us? They got guns, they they stakes, they got crossbows. What's going on? They got wild roses?
I do not know what you mean with wild roses, but they have guns. They shot me multiple times. They had crosses. Not that those work. They were those types. I think one of them might be military, given by the fact that he was very accurate and he was carrying an assault rifle. Or it might just be, a standard American. I do not know. They don't understand this country. 3 guys armed. 2, I think, kind of Latin-y origin. 1, big bearded guy, lots of muscles, very scary.
Okay, so 3 on 3. It's an even fight.
Well, 2 on 3. I have a strict no physical violence policy that I adhere to.
You'll be fighting if they start shooting at you. Trust me.
No, I'll be running.
All right, well that's great. We got 2.3 on 3. But I mean, they're just people. We can do this.
Are just people.
Gives us a little feed as well.
Yeah, I guess. How are you hurting for a ride? We can take mine if you want.
I walk everywhere, so I kind of need a ride.
Okay. What about you? I never caught your name.
Luna. My ride's parked away, and they usually drive it. So, yeah, your car, I'm guessing?
Van.
Van. Okay. Yep, that, I guess, is the best bet.
I mean, she's not going to look like much, but trust me, she runs like a dream. I made sure of that.
As long as it gets us A to B, it could have a hentai painting on the side of it. I could not care.
It does not, but why don't we just go ahead and see for ourselves? Sooner we do this, sooner we can be done with it.
Quick question. Are you going to care if it gets bullet holes in it, or it's quite precious to you?
No, it's fine. This is my point A to point B ride. I got a couple other backups I can go into if I really want to impress people, but you'll see.
I'm just asking because last time me and Caesar had to deal with this, it got extremely messy and shit got destroyed and fucking nightmare. Anyway, let's go.
Okay. So you leave off to the motel in Tripp's car.
Yeah, you get out there, you see, like I said, it's like a late 80s, maybe mid 80s. I think that Marcus should be okay in it because I think you have to think about technology, right?
Yes. I can't go near any technology.
Okay, well, this is an older vehicle, so even though Tripp doesn't know that, you should be fine. It does have the light brown, dark brown, slightly yellow, like shag interior carpet. It's clean. He takes care of it, but it's definitely old and used. How long is this ride, Seb?
It only takes maybe half an hour, if that. As you pull up to this motel, it's pretty crappy. It's located right under an overpass, meaning you get loads of noise from the cars on top. So it's a terrible place to place a motel because you get lots of background noise. And you see a lot of it's run down, the paint on the building's chipped. Yeah, a couple of things that are missing, at least one door is locked off with police tape because presumably a murder happened there. The graffiti is all across it, but not artsy graffiti, but
just names, just the names, just random words.
Luna is just this is
just the word penis and not even in good handwriting. Just
it's not even crafty.
Marcus, as we're approaching, it's if you thought, I don't know if you're from around here, but if you thought when our club is bad, this place is a dive. Discuss it. I've really tried to not come down here. It's not fun. So, and it's a pretty bad for gun crime as well around here. So even if these people have guns, I'm sure the other residents also have guns. We need to be prepared for that as well.
All right, then. I reach into the glove compartment of my van and I pull out a Browning pistol and I'll stick that in the back of my waist, reach in, grab a clip, put that in my pocket. And then, Miss Luna, I need to get underneath you real fast, if that's okay.
Yep, sure.
And I open up a seat that has a compartment on the inside, and I pull out a bat, and I kind of put that over my shoulder. And I say, I didn't know that tonight was going to go in this direction, so this is kind of really all I have as far as armament goes. But anybody feeling any sort of way about either of these?
You do whatever needs to be done to kill them. I'm just going to use these bad boys. It's got me through most of my life.
Oh, a tough guy. All right, fine.
Which is very odd coming from this very not very buff, kind of K-poppy.
Yeah, I'm guessing Tripp has 60, 70 pounds on this guy. He kind of looks you up and down.
I have got a 3 in strength, so I'm pretty tough.
Okay, so you're ropey. That's actually, I guess, leads into a next question. What exactly can we all do? Do we have a plan of attack here? Apparently you are Mr. Iron Fist or whatever.
I can make myself completely silent so you can't hear me or hear my footsteps or anything. So that's pretty useful in this situation, if you ask me. I can also do stuff with shadows and stuff, but that's another thing.
I can get up high and I can crouch like a cat. That is the extent of my athletic prowess. Unless these guys are willing to listen to reason, not sure I'm going to be much help in this.
Well, I can be rather persuaded myself. I can do this, and you see the bat just disappear. It's just gone.
Not too bad.
And then I look like I'm pantomiming whole bat, and I go, and I swing it, and suddenly it reappears in my hand.
Oh, I'm just praising you. That's very cool.
Thank you. And I kind of twirl it, and then I make it disappear again. I can take a hit.
Oh God! I just remembered one of my flaws. we are taking too long for my character.
Oh God!
Oh, okay. So
he's just sitting there like tapping his fingers, like, come on. And these are cool party tricks. Like, well, you need to go. Come on.
I mean, I do. Okay, I got another cool thing. That's fine. I guess we'll just check it out later. How do we want to do this? Do we want to go to the front door? Do we want to sneak? What?
Do we even know which room it is?
You do not know.
Oh, I mean, that's our first.
Apparently in this building.
Is it a motel or a hotel?
A motel. There's like a lobby somewhere up front, but like the entrances are all like outside. There's like a second story, but it's like a typical like motel where like all the entrances are facing to the outside. One on like the ground floor and then one on like a balcony floor. You guys know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
I can check out everything if you want. I can be silent, and I'm very stealthy if we need to check out any windows or anything just to see where they are.
That's better than my fake pizza guy delivery scheme I was going to do. So yeah, go ahead.
I'm sure we can do that when we find out where they are. But we need to find out where they are first.
I'm pretty sure I can get that out of the receptionist.
That's if the receptionist even knows anything.
Oh, she's given the key to the guys. We've got descriptions.
Okay, then yeah. You know what? I'm fine with either. I feel like my pizza guy scheme is the weakest of these plans, so I will go ahead and bow out. I'll leave it up to you two.
We'll do Luna's first, and then I'll go look inside the room through the window and see if they're definitely there, and then we might do the pizza guy thing. We might not.
I'm gonna go first of all. I'm gonna go see actually even if the receptionist is there, because I feel in some of these places they don't even bother having anyone at the desk at the middle of the night.
At the moment there's not, but as you open the door, like a little bell rings, and like you see a light like light up in the back, and like a little bit of like an older guy walks up. You guess like maybe end 50s, like gray hair, like is already wearing like a sleeping gown, like he was clearly like sleeping in the back, and he's like coming out. Yeah, what do you want?
Hey, it's really important that I find some friends of mine. If I give you a description, would you be willing to tell me what room they're in?
Are you using any powers?
Not yet. I need to assess something quickly first.
You know, the whole thing about motels like these is that we're discreet. You know that? Like, we rent by the hour. Like, this is not...
Okay, with him disagreeing with me and having a different viewpoint, I'm then going to start implementing my ability called Awe, which anyone within my presence finds their attention inexplicably drawn to me, and listening to me, they might suddenly agree with me in what I have to say, even if it completely differs from their own views.
Totally.
Do you want me to say what I was going to say first to see if that changes the difficulty in your mind?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'll say, I understand that, but it's super important to me that we find these guys. They've stolen a lot from me and my friends, and it could really be the end of us if we don't get back what they took from us. And I really think it's really in your best interest to be on my side and to help me. Wouldn't you feel so much better if you knew you were making me happy by telling me this kind of stuff? And that's what I'll say, kind of coerce him into it.
You can roll me charisma persuasion and add your presence dots to there.
4 successes?
I mean, how can I say no to you? Yeah, and I don't know why, but okay, sure, I'll help you out. What do your friends look like?
Because I have eidetic memory, I'd be able to verbatim give the descriptions, but yeah.
Sure. well, they seem pretty rough around the edges. Are you sure you want to go meet with him? And he actually hands you the key to one of the doors, a spare key.
I take it and I say, "Oh, thank you. Don't worry, my friends are a lot tougher and stronger than I am. You've really made me happy. Thank you." And then I'll leave, knowing that he is satisfied.
Sure.
Cool. And then I'll walk out shaking the key in front of the others.
I just did Tripp go.
There you go. And I'll just give it to Marcus.
So that is impressive.
Did you get what room? Sorry, or just?
Oh, it'll be on the key thing, won't there?
Yeah, it's on the key. It's let's say room 203. So on the balcony, the third room from wherever you come.
Okay, so are we just gonna go up, or do you want me to go have a look and see?
I mean, you can go maybe check out what they're up to right now. If they're all sleeping, this will be really easy, you know?
Yeah.
Sure thing. And as I'm walking away, I just suddenly become completely silent. My footsteps are just as if I'm not even walking. And I will also... Can you do 2 different powers at the same time? Is that something you can do? Or
I was doing a bunch at the same time, and Seb didn't call me on it.
You can do as many powers at the same time as you want.
Okay, I will also Shadow Cloak as well to make myself...
For Shadow Cloak, you have to, I think, stand completely still, and then you can disappear. You cannot move while in Shadow Cloak. That would be Unseen Passage, which is a level 2, obviously.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that when I'm closer to the door, to the window.
No, never mind. It's Shadow Cloak.
Shadow Cloak is more stealth.
I'm sorry. I was confusing it with the obfuscate power.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but yeah, it's more for just being stealthy so they can't see me when I'm going near the window, basically.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can roll some kind of... Yeah, roll me stealth just for fun. Dexterity plus stealth, please.
Can it be manipulation and stealth, technically?
I'd like to manipulate the night.
Fine. Dexterity.
Yeah.
It's just not my best one. There's
and you add... Yeah, wait. You can roll again because you need to add in the 2.
Yes, so yeah.
And because you are completely silent, it's much easier for you.
Better.
Much better. And yeah, you see somehow the shadows around him are thickening. Almost as if moving with him as to hide him. And not only is he completely silent, it's very, very difficult to see him as you are looking on to this guy.
Can I activate heightened senses to see if that would help me keep track of him?
Yeah, and you can roll wits awareness and add your aspects.
Damn.
It's difficult, but you can still see him. You cannot hear him. He is completely silent. But you can kind of make him out underneath the moving shadows.
And what
shadows
I'll do is
that are, by the way, moving very naturally around.
Yeah, I lean over to Luna and I say, "You tracking him at all?"
Oh, absolutely. I have no idea where he is.
Okay, well, just to give you a heads up, he's at the base of the stairs right now. He's heading up. I got a beat on him, so I'll let you know if anything goes sideways. So I'm basically, if anything of note happens, I'll let Luna know.
What do I see in the room? Sorry, just...
you're currently heading up, and when you're sneaking up to the room, you can roll me wits awareness, please.
Wits awareness. Oh.
So as you're sneaking up, you put your ear to the door. First, you kind of look through the window, and you think you see what must be a Glock, like a handgun, laying on top of the bed, and you see 3 figures staring at a wall. As soon as you get closer, you kind of put your ear to the door, and you hear them saying, "God damn it! Why did you let him escape?" Okay. You've ruined our whole plan. We're gonna take them out one by one. Now we can completely forget our strike on the club.
Great. I will go back down then to Tripp and Jess's character that I've forgotten the name, Luna. That's the one. Say, was it 4 people?
3 people.
Three bodies. Apparently they were planning an attack on the club. That wouldn't have happened. Apparently, though, that weakling that we saw escaped their clutches and the whole plan was ruined. I'd like to see them try get into the club, but whatever. They're in there, ready and waiting. I could see a gun. None of them had the gun on them.
Well, yeah, like their silhouettes were kind of unclear. It's possible they had guns on them, but like there's at least one gun that's on the bed.
Yeah, well, okay. One of the people is definitely unarmed at the moment. They don't know about the other two. How do we want to approach this? Do we want to do pizza? I can actually go further and become your shadow if you would like. And it's what it is. Okay.
Well, I
It
mean,
is what-
as much as my pizza plan could work, I mean, Luna, you seem to be the one who can really get to people. Do you want to deliver the pizza? And then maybe, Marcus, you can do your sneaky thing. And when they open the door, just kind of go inside.
Really important question. Does anyone actually have a pizza?
Oh, I don't have a pizza, and I reach into there's like an overhead thing on top of where the driver's seat is. There's like because it's one of those turtle top vans that goes up a little bit. I kind of scrounge around up there and I pull out an old pizza box. And I say, so, I mean, I don't think they really need to see the pizza, right?
Well, there's no weight to it. There's no smell. There's no heat to it. Surely as soon as it touches their hands, they'll be like, trying to kill me.
Well, by then I would hope that we'd be dealing with them. We just need the door open, right?
Yes.
Also, you could convince them not to maybe touch the box for as long as it takes us to need to do what we can do. Now, I'm not nearly as silent as Shadow guy over here. So when I get involved, I think that's when the violence is going to start. So maybe what we do is Luna gets the door open, Marcus gets inside. I'll be waiting nearby to run in, and I guess Marcus, as soon as you kick things off, I'll come running in. I guess Luna, you step to the side or do whatever it is you can do without hurting anyone.
I feel like I'm a bit concerned with the pizza box thing, that because they haven't ordered a pizza, the concern is there.
True, but at the same time,
We can just say we're housekeeping. Why do we need to be pizza? Come on.
Or
does
we can
she
pretend,
look like a housekeeper?
or we can
Yes.
pretend that the receptionist downstairs
Rude.
made a foolish error and gave us the key to a room that had already been let out. We go
That
in pretending
has
this is our
happened to me.
house.
And
Yeah.
now, thing
We
is
pretend-
that while I have things and such and stuff in here, I don't have any luggage. I have like a backpack. But did you have bags to make it look like we're staying here?
You also do know this is like the type of motel that rents by the hour.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
I mean, you two could just go up and pretend you're lovers. For all they know, that this is a motel. This is a sketchy part of town.
That is true.
It could happen.
Okay, so we go up there, just open the door, I guess. Act like
Just
we're
be-
supposed to.
Be flirty, chit chatting as you open the
Yeah,
door. Be like, oh, whoa.
Giggling, kind of like not really paying attention, opening, be loud outside, be like, oh, so excited, happened, blah, blah, blah. And then we go in, and then we're like,
And
oh
then-
no, there's an
Okay,
issue.
fine.
And then,
So
Kazam.
we'll do that because I can be pretty charming, and Luna, you seem like you got that down pat. Marcus, I guess as soon as we get that door open and we're inside.
I'm gonna go up now and do my thing. I don't need to be in your shadow. I just need to be in a shadow. So
I'm just saying, I think that we're actually going to get this started when you kick it off. So
well, just try and lure at least one of them out so we can.
that is going to be fucking impossible. All right, we can get the door open and get inside.
oh, we can get them out. We can get at least one out. And if you start making a fuss, being like, oh, we were given this room. Why are you in here? But hey, do you want to take it out down with the reception guy? And then we start to lead them down to have a discussion with the receptionist.
Yep.
Okay, I
that
mean, I
is-
feel like that's more of a you thing, but I can try.
I know, but patriarchal standards is you do the whole tough guy, I've taken my girl
Try it.
here kind of thing.
Try and get two down, and then I'll deal with the last one, and then it's perfect.
Yeah,
Luna,
because
you're
then
just
we
gonna
got
have to
this
deal with it.
2-on-1 against me.
Ah,
Sure,
Luna-
sounds great.
Well, then it's a 2-on-1 with. Oh, fine. Luna take one down. You stay there, and we'll 2v2 the two up the top, and then Luna brings the other one back, and we'll kill that one as well.
What is 2v2?
Oh, just fucking me and you. Oh, this is just taking too long.
Fine. I ditched the pizza box. I grabbed my panic bag that I have in all of my vehicles with a change of clothes in it, basically. I grab the
The panic
the bat. Again, I use conceal to get rid of it. So like it's there, but nobody can see it. And I'll say, all right, you got the key, baby.
I'll go. I'll make my way up with all my stuff on, so I'm silent again.
He's already gone. You ready to do this?
As I'm at the top, so the shadow from like the lights and stuff. So there's a shadow on the walkway. I will completely conceal myself in the shadow.
Okay.
I'll take out my silver knife. That's apparently what I need. And I'll cover myself in the shadow right in front of the door so they can walk in, and then I'll be right there anyway.
Roll me a rouse check, please, because this is a ceremony and requires a little bit of your blood, which means you have the...
Oh, fuck. Okay.
You get hungrier.
I get hungrier, but I'm assuming I still do it.
Yeah, roll me resolve plus oblivion. Yeah, that's a success. You completely disappear in the shadow as if you were never there. If the shadow disappears, though, you fall out of it, basically. That's
it's a shadow coming from like the roof, basically, so it's not going to go anywhere for a while.
So we give Marcus, I guess, like 3 seconds, and then, all right, let's go. And so we're walking. When we get to the top of the steps, I'll just say, now, a lot of people don't know this, but I was actually in Hellraiser 2.
Wow, really? That's so impressive. I love that movie so much. It's so good.
I mean, you can't really see me. There's a scene where a wheelchair is being rolled across the top and there's like fogged glass, but I'm the person pushing the wheelchair.
Oh, but essentially you're in a famous movie, which makes you really desirable. And he's putting all these airs on.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's the whole reason why we're here, right? And
absolutely.
Yeah. So I get to the door, and we're still talking. And as I'm telling her about Hellraiser 2 and how Doug, the Xenobite, aka Pinhead, was a real nice guy, I unlock the door and go in as if nothing's wrong.
Yeah, I drape myself on your arm or something. So
okay, which is nice because I have my arm behind you, and that's the one holding the bat.
Yes.
Yeah, so as the door opens, you hear from the inside, like, what the fuck? And you see like 2 like pistol barrels like going up. You hear like the hammer on the back. You hear that being cocked back, like, what the fuck? What are you doing here? Who are you?
Luna screams.
See, like, a third one panicking and like starting to go for like his gun that's on like the bed.
I step in front of Luna, very macho-like. While I'm doing this, by the way, I'm also going to activate resilience, which lets me add my fortitude to my health track. So I'm gonna add
something that's just passive, so that's always there. You can just like do that permanently. That's fine.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to do that. So my fortitude is it's only 1. Okay, never mind. So I add my fortitude because I only have 1 health thing in it. I step in front of her and so I activate that. And I kind of put my hand up as I kind of hold her behind me. I was like, whoa, what are you doing in our room? Also, Second Amendment, love it, great.
And they just say, get the fuck out. I want everyone that's in the room to roll like a wits awareness check.
Wits awareness. Does my concentration factor into this?
Yeah, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say it would. Yeah.
Okay, I also have heightened senses up. Does that count as well?
Yeah, I would say you add your aspects as well.
I got 3 successes.
So you see, like, the wall they were looking at, like, Conrad, can you roll? Okay.
Also
3. Okay. So you see the wall they were looking at was, like, basically a map of Oakland with, like, several, like, pins sticking into it. And you see one pin is, like, strangely close to where the club is. You think these might be potential havens or potential vampire hangouts?
Do I recognize any of them since I get around?
Roll me. Yeah, I guess it would depend on which vampires you know across Oakland.
But I'm also a courier.
Yeah. Roll me wits plus streetwise.
I have nothing in streetwise, which if I'm going to do what I'm doing, I need to fix that. But okay.
I think you roll it off streetwise.
Oh, okay. So it's just streetwise 0. So
yeah, and then wits.
Big ol' 0. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's just moving a little bit too quickly. You don't have the time to concentrate. Maybe if you like had a closer look, you would be able to. But like at the moment, under these circumstances, you're not like immediately able to identify any other locations.
Is the rehab center where I know my father is on the board pinned?
That's like a little bit more north. That's not like that. It falls outside the boundaries of this map.
Then I'm chill. There's no one else I would really be bothered by.
Okay. And the dead actors' coterie are on are in the North Bay, so this map wouldn't have them on it, right?
No.
Okay. I'm just talking slow and steady to them, and I say, "Well, listen, I do not know what's going on here, but they gave us a key to this room. Okay. We don't care what you're doing. Okay, like I said, I'm all about Second Amendment. Now respect that. All right. But if you want to come down to the front desk and hammer this out with us, okay? Because that lady, she's not going to give us another key. All right. Unless we hear from you."
The big guy with like the beard is like moving up to you and is like pushing like the barrel of the gun like underneath your face and is like saying, "I'm telling you this one more time, get the fuck out."
And I can't wait for Marcus because he's fucking taking his time. So I would
It's been like 2 seconds.
Yeah, there's a gun in my face.
A gun here, mate.
Yeah. So what I would like to do is I would like to activate chemistry, which I still don't know if that's how you say it or not. And I would like to make it seem like the gun's magazine just drops out of it. And I have to make a rouse check, so let me do that.
Yeah.
I succeed. I do not get hungry.
Okay, so you need to roll manipulation plus obfuscate, and I need to roll composure plus wit.
Can I put some blood into this?
Yeah, you can definitely boost your what would it be in this case? You can definitely boost your manipulation by rousing your blood and boosting your manipulative abilities.
Okay. I get 0 successes, so I get hungrier.
Yep. Normally it did that automatically.
Yeah, it did. But it still works. So I need to roll obfuscate. This is manipulation plus 2, right?
Yeah. Manipulation plus obfuscate, so whatever that would be.
3.
Yeah, so you see him like scrambling to the floor, like fuck, trying to like pick up the magazine that has fallen.
And as he scrambles, I take the hand that's holding the bat and I just bring it down on the back of his neck.
As soon as anything was to happen, as soon as Conrad's character was about to, I'd obviously pop out of the shadow and sprint towards one of the other two that has a gun.
Okay.
I would probably cat reflex like around the side of the door, so I'm not in a firing line.
Okay, first of all, Conrad, I want you to roll me a strength plus melee roll.
3.
Meaning you hit him on the back of the head, and you know it really fucking hurts. As you deal 2 damage to him, because since he was defenseless at the moment, his thing was 1. So he has 2 damage. And then we will kind of go like in order. Order kind of goes for like what you want to do in the round that comes. What do you guys want to do? Like now, like this guy, you just hit him on the floor. He's not dead, but like he's definitely like bleeding out of the back of his head. The other 2 are like one is pointing his gun at you and like is about to fire. Like the other guy's like ducking over the bed to like go for his gun. What are you guys planning to do?
I obviously come out of the shadow and sprint to the one that's pointing the gun at Tripp already and is readying to fire, and so I'd go straight to that one. And obviously,
what are you planning to do? Like hit him?
Tackle and beat the shit out of him, basically.
Okay, you go to tackle it. Jess, what's your plan?
Trying to basically just twist myself out of the situation so that my back is to the wall. So I'd be in the doorway behind Conrad's character, and I just fold myself away.
Yeah, so you take cover, basically.
Yes, planner. I make plans. I don't.
Tripp, what's your plan?
Can I kick the gun out of this dude's hands?
The guy who just hits to the floor.
Yeah, because his gun isn't really not loaded.
Yeah, that's a thing you can try.
Okay.
Okay, so in that case, you would go first, since this is a currently engaged physical combat. And I will ask you to roll Strength plus Brawl in order to like kick his thing away from him. And he will, I guess, use Strength plus Firearms to like defend against this, which he's pretty good at. But
can I spend a point of willpower to reroll 3?
You can reroll 1. Since you can only reroll none.
Oh, okay. Then I guess the only thing I can do is hope for a tie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's a tie,
you can blood surge, right?
You can blood surge, yeah.
Can I blood surge after the fact?
Probably not.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna spend a point of willpower to reroll 1. How do I just roll?
Tie, it goes to you. Yes, and I think you can just select
tie.
Yeah, in that case, it's a tie, and you, because you are the acting vampire, like knock it out of his hand, and it's gone flying. You don't do any damage, but he is currently disarmed, and like the gun is somewhere underneath like the bed, someplace he can't easily get to. Okay, then next we will go out. Is ranged attack, so one of the hunter guys is going to fire at you.
How shit scared are they going to be that one just came out of a fucking shadow though?
Oh, they're very startled, but
there are no attack of opportunities in this game.
A surprise round.
Surprise round, please.
And he will try to shoot at you, Conrad. And I want you to roll dexterity plus athletics in order to like try to not get hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, like he tries to fire, but like it all goes like a miss, and it like somehow manages to hit no one. Then we will move on to the next in the order, which is newly engaged physical combat. Joe.
Strength brawl to tackle.
Strength brawl, yes. And he will try to like dodge you. So in this case, it would be dexterity athletics. Yeah, which means you 3 more successes then, and you have lethal body, right?
I do have lethal body, so I can.
So all the damage you do to him is aggravated.
Health. Yeah.
As like your fists plunge into him, you hear bones break as your supernaturally powered fists crash into this soft and poor little gangster. Yeah, so that's fun. Then next, the other guy like ducks over the bed and grabs like his Glock that was still like lying there, and like is like not in a position to fire, but like he now has his gun. Jess, you managed to duck out of the way.
Yep.
The big guy. Sorry, this is my mistake. The big guy now disarmed will like try to stand up and try to basically like hits Tripp in the face. What do you want to do, Tripp, to this? Do you want to block? Want to like hit him back first? Like, how do you react to like this big guy standing up and trying to hit you?
How is he hitting me?
Like he's basically coming back up, trying to uppercut you because like he was down at the floor. You kicked the gun out of his hands. And now he's just trying to come up like Superman punch you, basically.
Okay, can I take the bat and hold it like up at the top and down at the bottom, and then just push down so that the bend of his arm basically goes into it, and I stop him short so that his fist can't go up all the way, but basically I just hold it down in place?
Yeah. You can roll me strength melee, I would say, but brawl works too.
Okay, well, this is going to be the same regardless. I would have to roll all successes, so here we go. Wow.
You just are not fast enough. And like he hits you right on like the cheek, but because this is a mortal, you are a vampire, this damage gets halved. So you only take 2 damage from this guy as he like too superficial. So just single crosses. Like not crosses, but like a dash. As he like hit you, and like he feels like this should do way more damage than it's doing, and he's like screaming, "They're fucking vampires!"
Well, can I do something?
Yeah, sure.
Because what I would like to do is I have a performance specialty in feigning injury.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make it seem like he cleaned my clock, so that maybe he'll drop his guard a little bit and leave an opening so I can hit him again.
Sure, yeah. Try to roll performance, charisma performance, I guess.
All right, charisma performance. And how many dice do you get for doing a specialty?
This would be manipulation performance and 1 extra die for a specialty. Ooh, this is a messy crit. Yeah, okay. How do we think this should play out? So, this is a weird one. Because a messy crit means that the beast comes out to play. So, I'm thinking you don't actually succeed in this. Like, you take the damage, and you, like, turn back, you smile, and your teeth are, like, glittering out, and it's, like, incredibly obvious that you're a vampire.
Oh, I got 5 successes, though.
Yeah, despite succeeding, you failed. That's, like, kind of the thing. What you can do, if you really want to, is re-roll a critical success and hope that it comes up with something that's not critical so that like you actually succeed.
So roll a willpower or spend a willpower?
If you want to.
Nah.
To like keep the beast down.
Nah, that's fine. I mean if he's gonna do this, then I'm gonna go for a bite.
Okay, that's something for next turn. So now, second round. This is like 3 turns and out. If it's not resolved after 3 turns, like either one of them gets away or we kind of like adjudicate it. This is the second one. So what are you guys planning to do?
Well, he hit me enough to make me succeed fail. So if he's gonna call me out on what I am, then I'm gonna play to type and I'm gonna go in for a bite.
Great.
So this guy I've tackled, what does he look like? After me breaking his bones from...
Oh, he is like screaming. He's like halfway to the grave, basically.
Okay, cool. I'll go for the other one then.
I'm gonna say, like, you basically like broke his arm that was holding the gun, and like now only has like one arm, like one hand left.
Nice.
Nice.
I'd go for the other one, but as I'm going, I'd lick my fist from all the blood, just to intimidate this lonely guy that's jumped behind the bed. Poor guy.
Wait.
Jess, what's your plan?
I can't get involved. That's not how I roll.
What you do know is like a gunshot just went off. Might attract some unsavory or some unwanted attention.
Look up and down the corridor to see if anyone's come out of their room. And as soon as I see any door like starting to like jiggle, I'll run towards it like full screaming, just being like, "They got a gun!" Like just to like be sad. I don't know, just to get sympathy from these people.
Okay, so what are you trying to do exactly?
So if I see any of like the doors across so I'll probably look left and right to see if the gunshot has like caused anyone to come out of their rooms.
It definitely has.
Okay, I will fall to the floor and like play the panicking, like, "Oh my god," kind of like card, and just pretend that I'm completely terrified by what's happening.
Okay, so you try to extract yourself from the situation. You don't necessarily try to like make it seem like, oh no, there was not a gunshot. You forget everything or something like that.
I can't do that, sadly. Actually, one sec.
I'm in the middle of killing people.
We're busy.
Let's hope that all of these encounters go this way, because if there's only 2 of us, this is like loads.
I can't fight.
You're like kind of like drawing attention to yourself so people don't pay attention to the fight going on inside. Right?
Yes.
Super.
Yeah,
Let's go with
probably.
that.
That's the best way to do it, I think.
Okay, in that case, currently engaged physical combat. I'm gonna say Conrad. Tripp goes first. You try to bite him.
Yeah, I don't know if he like looks over his shoulder at the others to let them know, like, you know, what they're up against, because he doesn't realize that a shadow is pummeling one of his friends. But I'm just gonna step forward and going for the jugular.
Yeah. Roll me strength plus brawl.
And I will actually rouse the bliss.
Yeah.
I get hungrier. Let's go. That's not enough. I want more.
Okay, and he will try to like hit you away.
Nice.
Yeah. So you sink your teeth into his neck, and you feel like the bleeding coming out, and you deal 2 aggravated damage to this guy.
Awesome.
You see this guy's doing rough, and like he's slowly like bleeding out from like the thing, and you also slake 1 hunger, I will say.
Thank you.
Slowly start to like drink from him. Joe, I guess you're next.
Yep, I'd be walking towards the other guy with the gun. I'm assuming he's getting it ready to point towards us.
Oh, I thought you were going to like hit the guy that was like already.
No, I'm walking towards the other guy. So he would probably get a first shot because he's ranged.
Okay, no, in that case, it's the other guy's turn first, and he will like try to hit like with this like available hand. Will try to like hit at you, but he will take a penalty.
And I assuming I need to do something as well to. Oh no, I don't.
Yeah.
Do I even need to do anything?
No, it's fine. Like he tries to hit you, but like his other arm is like broken and miserable. So
Yeah, I just like stand on it as I'm leaving, just as he goes up, it's straight back down.
And you can like dive onto the other guy. That's
Yeah. So when he's like, assuming
the
he's
other
like,
guy, sorry, he's getting a shot off first.
Yeah.
And he's actually gonna shoot at you since like you're there. 1 success. Can you roll a dexterity plus athletics, please, to see if you can like dive out of the way? Yeah, he misses.
And I'd like to go up to him, and I'd like to first off grab his arm and basically crush where he's holding the gun, so it just instantly drops, and then just do what I was doing, just get 1 solid punch into his rib cage, just to down him.
Roll, please.
Sure, I'll rouse. I failed again. I'm at 4 hunger. That's fine. We've got plenty of prey here. Yep, that's fine. So brawl strength plus 2 extra dice. Yep.
You can roll willpower if you want.
4.
And so 4? Yeah, you deal 2 aggravated damage to him and like completely crush his hand as well.
Nice. The strength of a vampire. It's amazing.
Okay, and then the other guy, the big hunter, is gonna try to hit at Tripp again.
Well, he's in his neck. That's gonna be.
Yeah, he's like trying to like get him off, and like tries to like slowly like push his thumbs into like Tripp's eye socket.
Oh, what?
To, like,
Wait.
5 brawl as well. Wow, fucking hell.
So
This guy's putting up a fight.
He's trying to like pull you off of him, so he's like grabbing your head and like trying to like bind your eye sockets with like his thumbs. Basically.
Oh my god. So what, I have to roll I'm guessing strength brawl?
Yes.
Okay. +2 because I'm roused, right?
Yes.
I would like to spend a willpower to
Yes,
reroll 3. I only selected 1 dice. Okay, let me select the other 2. Hang on.
Okay, 4. So you only take 1 superficial damage from this, as he like slowly pulls you off of him. You see, like the other guy, the guy that like you first broke his arm, like he's trying to make a run for it, like running past Tripp. And in the meantime, Jess, you are outside. Roll me a charisma plus performance roll to see, kind of distract from like what's happening like in the back.
1 success.
Okay. Like you had awe on, right? Still.
I guess it's on.
So you can roll again if you want.
Performance, charisma,
Yeah, and then you
and then
can
2.
like I think bonus 2 or whatever.
Nice.
There, much better. Yeah, you have their like complete attention. Like they hear there's like something going on, but they like don't get closer to like go take a look.
Yeah, I'm like, still awful.
Okay, last round. What's your plan?
Oh man, there's one running away. Oh, fuck.
Almost out the door at this point. Not quite.
Does this big dude look like he's gonna go down anytime soon?
Oh, he looks rough.
All right.
So this guy is running past me?
Like he's running, not yet, but like he might make it like past you, yeah.
Okay, if he does make it past me, I will scream, now that I have the attention of all these people, pointing at him, and I say, I saw him kill everyone.
Ooh.
Okay, interesting.
If he makes it past me, I don't know what these guys are going to do.
Yeah,
with his arm
wouldn't know that.
dangling. Just
But if I just say he's killed everyone, but everyone's on my side.
Yeah, I will adjudicate this as an other action, meaning you'll go last in the turn order, but you can definitely do this. What's the rest doing?
I'll do the same as Tripp. I'm gonna feed by him.
Okay, this guy in front of you, sure. Tripp, what's he doing?
Tripp's at 3. Tripp's at 3 hunger. This dude just tried to put his thumbs in my eyes.
He did put his thumb into your eyes, but you didn't hurt as much as it would.
To be fair, eye sockets are perfectly thumb-shaped.
It's true.
They do it well.
It's a design flaw to be sure.
Immediately sticks thumbs and eyes to check.
Is his gun anywhere nearby or no?
His gun was knocked under the bed by you.
So he's going to use the bat to try to knock this dude out.
Okay, I'm gonna say you go first, Tripp. Roll me melee plus strength.
4.
Okay, that's 4. And he is seeing it and gonna try to dive out of the way. Like he's pretty good at that.
Damn.
I would like to spend some willpower, please.
Yes, please.
All right.
How many willpowers do you have? I only have 3.
Yeah.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm very willful.
Nice.
Yeah, that's enough. You managed to like hit him like across the face, and he basically like falls backwards, like
on top of the bed.
Yeah, like his nose broken, like blood's gushing like kind of everywhere. Like the blood from like his neck still hasn't healed, so that's also still going. But yeah, this guy is at least for now down for the count.
Awesome.
Joe.
Yes.
You're trying to fight.
Strength brawl.
And this guy is gonna try to fight back, so also strength problem.
Oh my goodness. So good. Yeah.
He'll manage it. So yeah, I'm gonna say you drain this guy. Well, not drain this guy, but
Yum.
you manage to like get like some blood. I'm gonna say, yeah, you can take 2 hunger. I'm fine.
Oh, nice.
And this guy also, I'm gonna say for now he's unconscious unless you choose to drink deeper. The last guy running out of the room, like since you're on the first floor, he's like trying to get away by like literally jumping over like the railing, falling like quite a few feet down, kind of twisting his ankle. And meanwhile, somebody is screaming at him. He's the one that killed everyone.
He's a murderer. I saw it with my own eyes. I did.
And like you see like the people like reaching for their cell phones, like, oh my god, I've got to call the police right now. And like there's like starting to like dial 911.
Oh god, we gotta get out of here.
And that is the end of the combat. So
drop or immediately after that, so that no one's paying attention to me anymore. Yeah. And I enter the room and I say, out the window, out the window, out the window.
Oh, right, we need to get these bodies to the car somehow, but there's people outside. I can cloud everyone's memories, so they didn't see this part, but they saw the rest of it.
Okay, great. So it was a gang shooting, and they can call the cops on it after we leave. Go do the thing.
So they're talking. While they're talking, I'm ripping apart the map with all the pins on it.
No, that might be intel. I was gonna take a picture of it, but you already said you did it, so never mind.
Yeah, it means nothing to me. I just know that it will have other vampires hunted down, and that's all. I just don't want them hunted. That's all
So
I
the
care
map
about.
is ripped up. You do not take it with you or take a picture. You do your best to cloud memory. What do you do, Tripp?
I'm gonna take this dude's high-powered gun. I'm guessing it has a strap.
It depends. There's like a lot of like machinery. Like in the corner, there's like an AR-15 sitting. There's like high-powered pistols. There's like a couple of guns here. Like they just like didn't have time to grab them and like properly.
Did they bring any luggage with them?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, then I would like to grab a duffel bag,
Mhm.
and I want to put my bat in it, this dude's high-powered automatic, and the pistols.
Yeah, you clean up the guns.
And then I look at the dude on the bed, and I think, and I say, he might know something. We should bring him with us.
Are we bringing both or just one?
I don't know.
think
This
one
this
is
is mine. You can make the call with yours.
Fine, I kill him. I drain the rest of his blood.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
You fucking tried to shoot at me. I don't care.
You kill a human in fairly cold blood. Let's see what this does for humanity's sake.
It is tepid, not cold, just tepid. There was meaning. There was reason for it.
Yeah, I guess this one
That-
wouldn't
I mean,
really qualify as innocent, right? Because your chronicle tenants are never kill the innocent.
These guys are definitely not innocent.
Yeah.
they tried to kill us, and if we just left one here, he would definitely say what the fuck just happened. So I'm
Yeah,
protecting the vampires by doing
It's-
this.
Like, according to the chronicle tenants, this is perfectly justified for you to do. So, since you kill this guy, this is the only way you can get to Hunger Zero. Now you are.
Yummers. I don't know how we're gonna I'll just put him in the bathtub, I guess.
Nope. For the sake
I'll-
of brevity, I'll say you guys managed to get this big unconscious dude out to the car. I'm not sure what you do with like the other body. That's up to you. One guy got away, and yeah, like a lot of people had their memories clouded. Anything else you want to add?
I'd put him in like the bathtub, and I'd do the stupid thing of the stupid movie trope of putting a pillow over his head and then shooting him in the head just to make it look like it was a
Yeah.
accident. So it doesn't make a huge bang when it happens, but it's slightly silenced. But even then, I'd cloud the memory anyway. If I'd add that into the memory, cloud in what just happened.
You can't really like decide what that memory turns into. Make sure that you don't remember the past 10 minutes or the past 10 seconds or whatever. You don't really have like the power to rewrite memories. That's like a high power. How would you feel about setting this in like the current day and this being like the story instead of like the prologue? Like this is the start of your story, because there's a lot of fallout from this
Sure.
that we need to deal with. So this would, instead of 2019, as I originally anticipated this to take place, would you be okay with this taking place in 2022 nowadays?
Sure.
That's fine.
If I'm being honest, I forgot that this was 3 years ago. I thought this was present day, so it makes sense. Anyway.
In that case, there you go. That's your first session.
Awesome.